And that should be us live. Need to get my phone all set up. Excuse me. Sorin's journey. Oh, there we go. Live. Indeed. Oh. I didn't want to put me Bluetooth on. There we go. A little bit late. Was just had something important to talk to a friend about. All done now. Ready for more Alexander. Last we left off with Sorin, we had just started off the Alexander quests, taking our first expeditions into the Colossus of the Lake. And we got, I think, we're on to the final part of Mordius, if I'm correct. Midas, that's it. It's not Mordius. It's Midas and Gordius. I was just combining the two of them, why not? But I think it's time to just... we should press it quickly on. Oh. Meat has a slightly impatient air about her. I don't remember what voice I was doing for her. I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core, but if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. That's not a problem. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is... well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those Primal savages some manners, Sorin. Right, so... the Illuminati are getting angry. Oh. I'm guessing that was just a little message about I can now access the raids. Alexander, burden of the fall. 6 minutes. Oh, good old timey-wimey. Don't know how far I'll be getting. Though I did say at the end of the last stream I would think about what I'd be doing while waiting for the queues. I didn't. My brain got completely distracted. There's been a lot going on this week for me. With various things. I'm curious to maybe look at, doing some of the other Beast Tribe quests. Start them off. I think, yeah, the Beast Tribe quests. I want to go back to Limsa. And I'm going to guess it in typical fashion as it happened last stream. Every time I get to, a notable point of interest, I'll be digitally Finder will pop for me. And to Limsa. A Fernet. No, I do not want to be a fisher. The Off Castle. I believe you can get the kobold. I believe this is where you get the kobold quests. Might as well do some work for the Maelstrom while I'm waiting for the guild to get back to me. Lieutenant, any work going? Lieutenant Sherwood, I know not what brings you to Maelstrom Command this day. I can hardly fault your timing. Aye, we've a situation on our hands, we do. Oh yes, I am definitely going to do the Void Arc. Void Arc is... I believe Void Arc's next. I was definitely doing both the Void Arc and the Warring Triad. Oh, yeah. I kind of want to do all the, the mainline additional content between expansions. So the raids, trials, and alliance raids. Well, with the exception, I might... I'll come to that. That's weeks away, what I'm thinking. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very hands. Scurvy dogs responsible for the act struck swiftly under darkness, so we've yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. A saltpeter, as you may know, is a key ingredient in fashioning fire sand. Whatever our foe might be plotting, like is not involved in An already share of fiery death and destruction. A command has dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by than an half-decent pint of ale at sea. Our lead in the investigation is a good comrade of mine. While I'd like nothing more than to lend me strength to our search, I can't very well shirk me duties here. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make for swift perch and seek out one Lieutenant Skatewis. Just say the Tratcheret sent you. Of course, Lieutenant. That's swift perch. That's near Hogomoro, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Swift perch is. Oh yeah, swift perch is this one. I was thinking Hogomoro. What is the name of the one near Hogomoro? Overlook, of course. I haven't been travelling around the Realm of Born areas in that long. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you... The name take a lot of you. You'd have me believe it. There's not a single piece of evidence in this entire god's-forsaken amulet. And who might you be? An adventurer come behalf of old Trade-Rat? You said I was looking for help anyway. Trade-Rat did? I'll have you both know that it's all clear skies and smooth sailing here. Aye, I was just about to file my report to... I ain't fooling no one. Good tons of saltpeter's are being snatched from our hands. Like it's not by someone who'd use it to sink our fair limbs to the bottom of the sea. Alright, I'll share a few what my men have gleaned. Though I warn you, it ain't much. Now, given the scope of the act, we believe it was a coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with which the scurvy thieves vanished from our sight, I reckon they have the knowledge of passages unknown to us. I had me hopes up that my men would have found something, and they've had no such luck. Now, what say ye? Care to take a look around to see if you can find evidence me off-blind and fry-staffed subordinates couldn't? I can certainly have a look, ma'am. Are you okay there, sir? I'm in for the motion for sure. How will I ever face me wife and kids again? Ma'am? Me eyes never left the wagon. I swear on me mother's grave. Well, I mean, maybe they did. Just for a moment, but Aleport was in clear sight. Can you blame me for thinking we were safe? Is this the cart in question? Or is... I don't really see Aleport from here too well. Oh. Step ladder and a pickaxe. This might be something. Feels a little obvious though. Lieutenant? Sorin, was it? Well, find any evidence that can shed some light on our investigation? I found a pickaxe just behind the building, next to a stepladder. What have we here? A pickaxe? A rather sorry-looking one at that. You reckon this was left behind by the perpetrators? In my time to Maelstrom, I've confronted just about every pirate, brigand, and highwayman in these parts. I've not known any of them to employ a tool like this. No, I'd wager more than a round at the wench and our band of grubby little thieves ain't no ordinary men. Aye, it's all becoming clear to me. And yourself, no doubt. Tell me, Sorin, might you be thinking what I'm thinking? The kobolds? Ma'am? I knew you were a sharp one. Aye, the moment I laid eyes on that pickaxe he found, my mind was convinced. The primitive make of this tool, and all too elfy interest in explosives, all signs pointed as rat-faced rapscallions being behind all of this. It's so bloody obvious now that I could almost kick myself. I mean, good-for-nothing men. We're not coming to this conclusion sooner. But this is hardly the time for whinging. No, we must strike quickly if we mean to reclaim what's ours. A camp overlooks as a front line of defense against those tunnel-burrowing thieves. If anyone has a notion of where they've taken the saltpeter and how they plan to use it, it'll be Commander Bloydwin. I'm off to deliver my report, but I have an on-chart job's only just begun. What say you come along, Sorin? You're the first capable man I've worked with today. Right, ma'am. Camp Overlook then. Right, and I'm looking for the commander. And, oh. Hello. Release me at once! Free me! Unhand me! Release me! Everything okay here, Commander? Make it quick, adventurer. As you can see, I've got my hands full of our little friend here. This is an outrage! A farce! An atrocity! An outrage! This is an insult, and we kobolds will not stand for it. No, no! Stand no more! You'll not have legs to stand on if you don't quit blabbering and spill the truth about whatever it is you scurvy rats are plotting. Plotting? There's no plotting. No, no, we plot nothing. Naught, nil, nothing. Enough! Unlike you and your ilk, I have a working pair of eyes, and at least half me wits about me. You think I've not seen you lot blasting and scurrying around Ugamaro over it late? Commander Bleedwind, sir. Skatesmas. Aye, it's a treat to see me old trainee. I fear a brewing kobold plot demands me attention. Sorin here and I might just be able to help you with that, Commander. I trust you've heard news of our missing shipment of saltpeter. So soon she knows. This cannot be. No, no, it cannot be. Ha! I knew it! Your little tongue wagon has finally dug your own grave. It was not us. No, no, not us. It was them. Yes, yes, them. What nonsense is this? Beady eyes, frizzy tail, a penchant for causing us trouble? Kobold's a kobold. This is not so. No, no, not so. There are kobolds, and then there are kobolds, and then there are kobolds still. It is the low ones who stole your precious saltpeter. The ones who live down, beneath, below. But even below, come to think of it, my scouts did mention a particularly scraggy band of kobolds would seem to have made their home at the cliff base. Yes, yes, that is the place. That is the home of the 789th. They're the worst of the worst. They're the most stinky, smelly, scummy, stinky, and ugly too. Commander, as presiding officer in this investigation, I request permission to go below and investigate the so-called 789th. Furthermore, I would enlist this adventurer to join me. He has proven himself capable, and it would seem we go up against a worthy foe. I'm a member of Maelstrom, ma'am. I'm not just a... I guess if they bring me on board as an adventurer, that's... fair enough. As you please, Lieutenant, but I warn you, be careful down there. The sight of a kobold won't strike fear into anyone's heart, but their bite and their bombs are a fair sight worse than their bark. Understood, Commander. We'll not let you down. And of that, I take my leave. Till sea swallows all. Well, Sorin, are you ready to take on the scurviest band of kobolds in Lanosia? You'd better be, because I'm counting on you to make yourself useful. Right, ma'am. Okay. Just saying hello to some kobolds, right? I thought wouldn't be my first time fighting is this our... Well, well, what have we here? 1, 2... Aye, 3 crates of saltpeter. It would... Excuse me. It would seem our kobold informant spoke true. There they are. Right. What the... There's a few of them. Might this be an ambush, Matt? Surrounded! Stand ready, Sorin! Are you just gonna stand there squawking at me all day? Fight with honor or die like the rats ye are! What? I don't know alternatives, choices, options, alternatives, such as perhaps surrender. Yes, yes, surrender. We surrender. Did you just say surrender? Yes, yes, we surrender. Yield, submit, surrender. What in the 7 hells? Ma'am? What now? I haven't an inkling as to the whys and wherefores, but it seems the notorious 789 is keen to return their plunder without so much as a fight. I, for one, wouldn't have been opposed to cracking a few kobold skulls, but considering the strained relations between the limbs and the little buggers these days, you can argue with good diplomacy. Any road, I'll report back to Commander Bleedwin and arrange for the transport of the supplies. Aye, but have a reliable escort this time. In the meantime, why don't you ask around and see what you can learn about our new neighbours? After all, they don't seem half as imposing as I expected. Their leader least of all. Best of luck, Sorin. They'll see swallows all. Right, ma'am. No, they're not as aggressive as some of the other kobolds I've dealt with. Hello. You're still here. We have surrendered, yes? Yielded, submitted, surrendered. You will not hurt us, yes? Whew. I am relieved, reassured, relaxed, relieved. And who I am, you ask? I am Gigu, and Gigu is foreman of the 789th. Leader in name, yes, but no more. No more. Or in truth, no one listens to Gigu. Gigu is ignored, invisible, insulted, ignored. Incompetent, too. 789th stole your precious boom powder? Yes, we did. And yet, we had good cause for doing so. An excuse, a reason, a cause. Ours is a peaceful order by nature. The 789th troubled no one, and no one troubled us. No, not until now. Now we are driven from the tunnels, exiled to this place that stinks of soil and seawater. But you are a stranger, and I ramble too much, too soon. No, I will speak no more. Go now, and leave Gigu to his suffering, his pain, his shame, his suffering. Okay. I've got to go now, but I get the feeling I should maybe check in on them again. They seem a bit different to the... First of all, parties assembled. Time to deal with this core and end this fret. I suppose I should have guessed there'd be a guardian. Right. I'll deal with this. You said you knew how to disable it? Right. Well, at the very least, hopefully we can distract this thing. Go for the legs first, then. Try and see if we can immobilize it. Oh, that was... something's going on. Nearly got it. There you go. Look at the main body, I guess. I know... The more I look at it, it kind of does look a little bit Charlian. Or is that just me? But to be fair, I've only seen the ruins of Charlian colony. Oh, are you high enough level to just solo the manipulator? Sorin is only level, I believe, 62. I don't think he's quite up to taking on a raid himself. Oh, oh, what am I doing? I missed my rotation. What am I doing? I was mid-combo. What's going on there? Back out. Oh, out of the way of that. Not last that much longer, right? Oh, that looks like a problem. Nearly there. We did it. Yes? No? Oh. Never mind, of course. Well, guys, don't look at explosions. Did it! Now we can take our time to get the core offline, and it's another primal dealt with, right? Go forward for shielding. I think it's you only get stuff for the equipment that's not particularly helpful. Not when I already have the augmented Shire stuff. Right. So this is the core then? Oh. Biggs? Wedge? We're here, and none the worse for wear. So if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So, how do we deal with this one? This is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, mate? Got all left. Is that it? It's not going to explode or anything? Or right. I suppose that looks turned off. So, problem solved? Look! Quick Finks. And his pet cat again. Greater are knowings and brain cases of unwise than Quickfinks believed. Perhaps Quickfinks judged too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study Upperlanders. Is it before eyes of Gobby? Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gobbies. What's going on now? End of Gobby's long wanderings is close. Wait. Going deeper? Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quickfinks spoke. You'd think he'd won. He didn't seem that bothered, that's for sure. I think he might have planned for stopping Alexander's score. What was it the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. Yes, something like that. But what? And what of Quickfinks' honor guard? The two dolts who are ever at his side. Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think you sent them to Adelshire, do you? While our backs were turned, like? That would be... Come on! This is a problem. Sorin, why are you just standing there? Well... Looks like we dealt with Alexander. I'm guessing this missing piece is maybe a key to reactivating him or something? Sorry. Excuse me. Giant loses power. Uplanders succeed. Never mind that man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Ilshire safe? How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take stuffs of Gobbyflock. Great was chaos. But suddenly, Illuminati go and take only junk not worth jingly shine. They come barging in, ready to start a war, and then scarp it with a handful of bleeding junk. Oh, hold on a minute. Where are they last seen? Red Brick Sphinx, near the shortstop. Roundrocks! Come on! That's right, Roundrocks just happened to have gathered up one of the Illuminati's crystals. I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. Right. I should head back to the shortstop then, shouldn't I? Oh. Because it might just be that Roundrocks found something else. Planters are gone too long for comfort of red bricks. A shortstop is a place of clashings with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see. Make sure all is well. Right. On my way. Still no activity from it, so I guess I'm going to take that as a good thing. Roundrock's treasures are all... Everything alright? Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now, and everyone seems to be fine. Physically, at least. But Roundrocks... Gone. All gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Backricks when they came. I daren't think what might have happened had she been here. Come, come, little one. Dry your tears. Sid? One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking at the edge of town. Not far from your treasure, Roundrocks. That looks like one of Quickfinks' bodyguards, right? Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Roundrock's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say that the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Roundrock's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized that they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if bad gobbies want most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks? I wanted it safe with uplanders. You mean the glowstone that Sorin borrowed? But of course! It's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. The little crystal again. Yes, Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is a special treasure from near Old Castle. A rusty one that was left by uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before? Round Rocks, were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes. Round Rocks saw a whirly-cog giant stand 3 years ago. But it was only for a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the Primal. And that's when you found this glowstone? That is a... It wasn't doing that before. Fragment of the Codex! Of all the places in the realm... Only a fragment of the original. So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. So... we just need to stop them getting a hold of this crystal? We may have stopped their Primal and taken their prize, but our fools are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back, and out for blood like as not. Right, need to keep on our guard. But we've got you, Sorin, and I'll make sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? I can try, sir. Are you sure there's nothing more I can be doing around here? Everything okay, mate? I'm glad Round Rocks has her treasure back. I only hope it doesn't place her in further danger. You wouldn't believe what some would do for just that small fragment. Well, if what the Illuminati have done so far is any indication... You doing okay, Round Rocks? Right. Round Rocks is happy. Many friends worry. Think of Round Rocks. Uplander is one. Round Rocks thinks kind Uplander. It's nothing, Round Rocks. Let me chime in as well, Sorin. Round Rocks' home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a Primal. You have my thanks also. It kinda comes with the territory, mate. Been doing this Primal slaying business for a while now. Meat helped Round Rocks too. Uplanders have good hearts, and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mead always like whirlycogs and bitty bobs? Not like you, Round Rocks. My love, he adored the things. Inventing, building, and tinkering with them. Mead always touches hurt mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We fought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now, it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Round Rocks is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? I will. You're heading off somewhere, mate? Guess so. I got to feel a bit odd. Sorin just didn't move his head at all. He just kept staring in the same direction. Normally his head, when someone leaves a conversation, the warrior like kind of, you know, tracks their movement a bit. Well, how are you doing, Roundrocks? Roundrocks thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. It is most favoritist treasure of Roundrocks, but glowstone is also what Mead seeks all this time, and has already brought Roundrocks 3 whole years of joy. So Roundrocks decides to give it to Mead, so she can be happy too. For now, Roundrocks entrusts treasure to Uplander, and they give to Mead at next meeting. Even meanest gobbies dare not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander. Are you sure, Roundrocks? I'll keep it safe and deliver it, definitely, but you're okay giving this up? Roundrocks does not know where Mead is now, but she often gazes out on giant of whirlycocks from Broken Watercross. Maybe Uplander finds her there. From the Broken Bridge, right? Let's go, Sickness. Mead? From afar, that mass of steel has a certain majesty, does it not? But something tells me you didn't come here to share the view. What is it? I have a gift from Roundrocks. Roundrocks means to give me the Codex fragment? I couldn't possibly accept. She values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. Maybe you should respect the fact that then she's willing to give it to you. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. Gods know the Illuminati will stop at nothing to get it. Very well. If she feels I should have it, I will hold it in safekeeping for her. Well, here you go. Look after it. Alas, it is of no more use to me than any other rock. Excuse me. You doubtless recall the moment when Roundrocks first revealed the Codex fragment to us, yes? When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex burst forth unbidden in a brilliant flash of light. Yet it had been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within. Did you not find that strange? I suppose so. You know why? I myself was surprised, albeit for a different reason. The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who share its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. And Roundrocks has those principles? That Roundrocks possesses such qualities is an unexpected blessing, to be sure. But if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even as we speak, they scour the hinterlands in search for their elusive missing piece. But as far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items. For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from Big West's shortstop, before they take it into their heads to return. And it is for that reason that I mean to leave this place. When the Illuminati learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope that they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West's shortstop for some time. While I'm gone, I would ask that you watch over Roundrocks. See that she does not come to harm. Of course. You're going to be okay out there, on your own? You have my thanks, adventurer. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。
. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
. . . . . 。 .
。 .
Everything okay, mate? As I thought, I'm no longer worthy. Mate? Are you... Oh. Wedge searches for a bladder of much urgency. A bladder must return to Big West short stop at once. Right. Heading back. Everything okay, Backrix? Right. Back to the shortstop then. Looks like meat didn't return here. You doing okay, Roundrocks? Is meat now enjoying treasure too? Many thanks to you, Uplander. Not a problem, Roundrocks. Wedge, you're looking for me? There you are, Sorin, and not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting up ready for something big. Ishtola reports that Alexander started drawing massive amounts of aether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. And what's more, Backrix reports that the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. By all indications, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the Valiak. Biggs has gone on ahead to scout the area. We shall await your arrival there. Right. Taking the fight to them then. Does this mean another expedition into Alexander? Biggs? Sorin, good to see you. I take it Wedge told you the situation? You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? Ready as ever. What's the plan? That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and then we can get things underway. Wedge? Biggs? Is it just me, or is it moving a little? Maybe just my imagination. Bloody hells, have it into your store? No one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient aether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you're certain that steel monstrosity is to blame? I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well nigh saturated with aether already. Yet I sense something else. An irregular energy coming from within the barrier. What kind of energy? Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they're planning into action. And what's the plan to do that? To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most astounding invention, the Electrojammer Free, first of its kind. But it's number 3, then... I guess we let him have just a moment. Speechless with astonishment, I see. And as well he should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for him to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured. I see. So, assuming I've understood correctly, you need only activate this electrojammer of yours and the Illuminati will be plunged into disarray, affording Sorin and his friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well. Proceed. Right, so we're just charging in there and breaking things? Or, Wedge, is this supposed to happen? It does seem to be sparking up. Ah! Wedge! Everyone's okay, right? Was it supposed to... Bloody hells! That's a problem, right? Didn't we disable the core? Oh dear, that's not... That can't be good. Does this mean change of plans, I'm guessing? You've woken it up! Nay, only the left arm stirs. The waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier wedge. It's not my fault! I don't think we were really... Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, it was only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Sorin, old friend, it's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. Right, I'll get on it. It was a bit slow on the uptake last time, but won't give me any time to set up this time. I must needs discuss these developments with Master Matoya. Sid, would you be so kind as to accompany me? Your insight may prove useful. Right. I guess I get in touch with the Adventurers Guild then. Get a party together. Right. Part of me wonders what Banquet and the rest are doing. Could they not be of some help here? Another core stirs to life. The future unfolds exactly as expected. Exactly as written. And for Sorin to comment on. Right. This is... Okay, he's definitely bigger than anything else I thought. Uplander feels shivery shakes. Arm of steel giant is wide open, and no Illuminati in sight. I'm hoping that's not because it's a trap, and more just because we got here much quicker than last time. In we go. Oh. Once the Adventurers Guild has put together a party for me. Till then, Go and check in on those kobolds again. That 789 feel different. Not like the usual temper I've met. I can get down from here. There they are. Hello again. Gigu, was it? You are still here, yes? Yes, you are. You would hear the sad tale of Gigu and the 789? Then listen. Listen and weep. Sob, cry, weep. You think you people have it tough? You know nothing. No, nothing at all. Ours is a world of kobold eat kobold. Yes, ours is a constant struggle, a labour, a toil, a struggle for survival. Dig and dig we do. Dig for ore and riches. Dig well and we are rewarded. Better digs are given us, and more weight do our words carry. Dig poorly and we are shunned, reviled, scorned, shunned. You know that kobold orders have numbers, yes, you know. The smaller the number, the greater the order. You find this curious, but this is the kobold way. How many orders, you ask? Yes, how many? 789 we have, and not one more. We exist at the backside of kobold society. The bottom, the rear, the backside. And so from the tunnels we are driven. Dig more, find more, make more wealth for your betters, and you can come home, they say. But this dry vein holds no treasures? No, nothing. Meanwhile, our kin in Ugamaro hold treasures so great that they toss gold away. Toss it away like garbage. Yes, their trash is our treasure. Any moment now we will be judged in our hall. But our sack is empty. Barren, bare, empty. You must go down to the dig and bring back something, anything for us, I beg of you. Yes, even the shabbiest scraps will do. I guess I can give a hand. So, that system seems kind of unfair. Because if you dig good materials, you get given access to better materials to dig better material. That's 789 for just stuck there then. Hello, sirs. Don't mind me just picking up rocks. Those don't want to be. What do I care about? Upsetting kobold society? I won't steal anything from the other orders. There's some ore that's... It's ore. Giga? From dawn till dusk, dusk till dawn we dig, and yet our barrows are empty. Bare, barren, empty. We are not welcome down below. But you will find something for us, yes? Yes, you must. I found something for you. Could it be? Yes, it could. Why, these dirty lumps, chunks, scraps, lumps, exceed our haul from the past 3 moons. You have my thanks, adventurer, and my gratitude. It was nothing, really. Oh, but you must not leave so soon. No, longer you must stay. Persist, sojourn, stay, until Zuga has come and gone. Zuga? Who is Zuga, you ask? Zuga is a giant among kobolds. A beast, a brute, a giant. So smart and strong as Zuga, that his order surges to the top of the ranks. Zuga would lead us all into a new era of prosperity, or so Zuga claims. But this is a sham. Yes, Zuga cares only for Zuga. Weak you are? Zuga will use you, then throw you away. Yes, Zuga stomps all over us. Tramples, stomps. And that is why you must stay, adventurer. Stay and watch over us from the shadows. Right. Are you sure it wouldn't get you in more trouble if you were found to be working with, uplanders? No, to use the goblin term. Guess I just watch. At least I might get an idea of how this society's working. This place reeks. Stinks, smells, reeks. You said that you were taking us to a steam bath. You're a big fat liar. A cheat. A fraud. A liar. Stop your bloody squealing. Work before pleasure. Or do you want to join the riffraff in this rotten trash heap? No, no. I thought not. That's very fancy looking gear. Greetings, Zuga. How kind of you to visit our humble dig. I must say, you're looking especially impressive today. Imposing, overpowering, overwhelming, overbearing. Yeah, and you're looking as scruffy as ever, whatever your name was. But enough talk. My time's worth more than your sorry hide. Now, let's see what you've got for me. Is this your monthly haul, or what popped out of your arsehole this morning? Once a sluggard, always a sluggard. Stragglers, sloughs, sluggards, the lot of you. 789, no sluggard, Soga. No, not a one. Every day do we toil in the mines, slave, sweat, toil from dawn until dusk. Yes, we set down our pickaxes only to eat and sleep. Eat, sleep? It seems we have a misunderstanding here. A mistake, a misconception, a misunderstanding. Sleep, food, these are luxuries. Comforts, indulgences, luxuries. And luxuries, yes, luxuries are for kobolds who can dig their own weight. You earn nothing, you deserve nothing, you are nothing. No rations for a month, or until you increase your haul 100-fold, whichever comes first. But Soga, we are already weak and hungry. Cut off our food supply, we will starve, wither, die. Then die. Yes, die. Each day you live, you breathe out air and eat our food. And give nothing in return. You're a parasite, Gigu. A leech, a sponge, a parasite. Your very existence keeps us from achieving our potential. But I can think of one way you might be of use. Yes, the shriveled carcasses of you and your lot could feed our furnaces. Fodder, fuel, feed for your betters. You cannot mean what you say, Zuga. No, this must be some cruel joke, a jest, The only joke around here is you, Gigu. I'll not repeat myself this time. 100-fold. And on's lesson you'll be the first to burn. Singe, sizzle, burn. Let's go, ladies. Yes, the stench of sloth and stupidity in this dump is making me sick. Remember, ladies, this is the fate of those who can't dig their own weight. Now, I do believe it's time for that steam bath. Oh, right. Kobolds have it rough. I see what you were saying, Gigu. Oh, woe is me. Misery, misfortune, woe. Oh, ma'am? What the seven else just happened? I come back from Camp Overlook only to see some overstuffed kobold strutting around like he owns the place. Your words are true. Zuga leads the 13th, yes, and has many friends and followers in Ugamaro. His power grows with each day. With each day, one less kobold challenges the word of Zuga. Soon none will be left to oppose him. No, not a one. So what are you saying? That you're just going to let that self-styled tyrant walk all over you? Yes? We have no choice, no recourse, no refuge. What kind of answer is that? Ain't you got a shred of dignity in your whole body? No, I do not. Look, I don't know your kobold hierarchies from an hole in the ground. What I do know is that if anyone talked to me like that, I'd go to the 7th Elm back to cut him down to size. But you are strong, bold, brave, strong, and I am... For the lane of mercy! Can't stand out to look at the sorry lot of ye. Are ye kobolds or dormice? Look, you might not have the spine to stand up for yourselves, but Sorin here and I sure as hells do. Ain't that right, Sorin? Just tell us where we can find the Soga. You know not what you say. No, you know nothing. It is pure madness to oppose Zuga. Folly, insanity, madness. The only thing that's driving me mad is your endless wailing. That settles it. I'm not leaving this stinking hole till Zugar falls on his hands and knees before me begging for mercy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But... Did you just say something? Oh, no, nothing at all. Ma'am, did... I guess we're helping you. Zoga does not suffer opposition lightly. No, not in the least. If we cross him, he will crush us. We are doomed. Cursed, damned, doomed. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Oh, adventure, do not leave us. No, you must not go. Your Rokudan woman frightens me even more than Zoga. Horrifies, terrifies, frightens. But we have no choice. No, we have none. You will protect us from Zoga's bullying, yes? Yes, you will. I'll do what I can. Oh, adventure, you are too kind, gracious, generous, kind. Yes, kind, and possessing the strength of 100 kobolds. Yes, 100 kobolds. You do not need Gigu's help. No, you do not. A good luck fighting Zuga, adventure. I await word of your triumph, your victory, your success. Right. Lieutenant, are we sure about this? Aye, it's high time someone taught these scurvy milktops to stand up for themselves, and that someone might as well be me. I guess I'll see what there is I can do to help out. But, yeah, like the lieutenant says, it's no good to just fight their battles for them. Because otherwise, if we deal with Isuga, another tyrant will just rise to fill the vacuum. They need to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. But I can help them learn to do that. Hey there, is anything I can help you out with? Bozu has been a sluggard, a loafer, a slacker, a sluggard. But Bozu would be a sluggard no more. No more. Gigu says that the 639 finds shiny metals. Yes, the shiniest. Could this be true? The 639th was once as shabby as us. Ratty, scruffy, shabby. If the 639th can find shinies, then why not me? Yes, why not me? Bozu can strike it rich too. But I would know for certain, for true, for sure, for certain. You will go to the dig, yes? Bring back proof of the 639th's accomplishments for Bozu. Yes, this you must do. I guess I can do that for you. Anything else on your mind? They're going to blow! Burst, blast, blow! Who? 3 of Bagu's beauties. Yes, that is who. And not just any beauties. No. They are the mothers of all beauties. Bagu's very first creations. Bagu spends too much time with his newest creations, and their mothers are not happy. No, not happy at all. They escape to Iron Lake, where they seethe with anger, fume, swell, seethe. And Bagu is too smitten with his newfound lovelies to notice. You must cool their ire, yes, and bring their cores back to me. You bring them to me, and I bring them to Bagu. The gentler beauties may be born. Right. Anything else before I head off? You scoundrels! Rogues! Knaves! Scoundrels! This is unforgivable! No, it will not be forgiven! For so long, yes, so many moons, did they rival us at the bottom of the ranks. The hind, the rear, the bottom. Now they have risen all the way to the 596th. And do you know how they have done this? Through effort. Effort and honest work. The utter gall, nerve, insolence, gall. Even now they dig day and night at a vein that affords ore by the tons. More on the 789th season a year. This shameless ambition must be stopped. Bago will know what to do. Yes, you must seek Bago. Bago always knows. Right. Okay. What have I gotten myself into? Right, this must be their bomber. Bago? Oh. Ozu would make big booms at the 596 order dig. Send them plummeting down the ranks. Diving, plunging, plummeting. Bago likes this plan. Yes, yes, likes it much. And you will help. Bago likes you too. Yes, Bago likes you so much he will lend you some of his beauties. And you will treat them gently, sweetly, kindly, gently. Bago will also give you smolder stones. Find something you want to go boom. Place smolder stones close, then step back. Yes, yes, stand clear. Release Bago's beauties and savor the smell of chaos. Relish, enjoy, savor. But Bago does not help you without a condition. No, no, after beauties go boom, you must enter their flames and come out of one of their cores. Bago needs all the cores he can get to build more beauties. Make more things go boom. Yes, yes, make many, many booms. Right. Okay. I shouldn't be too surprised then at all the saltpeter they were stealing. So I was looking for... Oh, hello! That must be one of the bombs. Problem dealt with. Then, guessing these are the supplies. I feel bad about this one. Just... Leave those alone! Yes, yes, do not touch! Zoga will crush us, smash us, squash us! Oh. Sorry, just... helping out some friends. I'm quite... Oh yeah, the kobolds are quite fun, especially... especially I think the final confrontation between them. Part of me kind of wanted to do the beast tribes, like to get them up to see the final combination quest where they all come together again as Sorin, but I don't play Sorin enough off stream to kind of level up the beast tribes. So I'm kind of just using them as filler while I wait for queues that are taking uncomfortably long time. One of the times I regret, swapping away from healer. You! Yes, you! What are you doing there? Nothing much. Right. And one more. We toiled long and hard for those. Laboured, troubled, toiled. I really don't particularly feel like the good guy here. Because in the end, all of this disrupting the kobolds and Ogamaru is going to prevent Titan summonings. Hopefully. Or might just encourage it. Right, and then I was to search the embers for a bolt. Hello! There, that's a core. Then it was off to search for more of the breeding bombs. Oh, there's one. One more. That looks like this looks like one might be hiding. Right. And then just look for some more around 639th order. Don't mind me, just checking the pots. And I never got to using Electrum in my goldsmithing, but this looks pretty high quality. You don't get high quality ores anymore. It's only crafted items now that have high quality versions. Bago? Bago's beauties make beautiful, beautiful booms, yes? And you have a present for Bago. Yes, yes you do. Is this the core you were looking for? Such a lovely, lovely core. Yes, Bago's next batch of beauties will be beautiful indeed, won't they? Yes, yes they will. You're still here? Go back to Bozu and leave me to my lovelies. My beauties, my darlings, my lovelies. Right. Yeah, I'll leave you to it. That's a relationship I don't want to get involved in. Bozu, I think I've finished up those. Oh, I actually hit my keyboard. Adventure brings back the shinies, yes? From the 639th to Bozu. Yeah. Looks like they've been working on mining Electrum. See how it sparkles, shines, glimmers, sparkles. The 639th has dug up a fortune. Yes, they strike true. Surely they will not miss a shiny. No, not a shiny or two. Thank you, yes, thank you, adventurer. For today, wealth has also come to Bozu. You're not just using me as a get-rich-quick scheme, are you, Bozu? You return of the cores. Yes, you do. I do indeed. Are you sure I shouldn't have given these directly to Bago? You have my gratitude, adventurer. My thanks, my appreciation, my gratitude. The last time Bago's beauties escaped, they almost burned poor Bozu's nose off. Yes, they did. Bozu thinks Bago has more beauties than he knows what to do with. Maybe these cores are better kept here. Yes, kept safe and quiet in the hands of Bozu. Okay, this time, I don't think I can argue with you. Maybe, yeah, you can keep them away from Bago. The adventurer has done well. Well has he done. Blasts and bursts were heard all the way from here. Yes, they were heard. The 596th will learn that hard work is futile. Pointless, fruitless, futile. Well will they learn the lesson. Yes, the lesson we learned long ago. Should they ever forget this lesson, you must return to play teacher. Mentor, instructor, teacher. A disc you can do, yes. Yeah, yes. Bozu can trust you. Right. Lieutenant? I'm just gonna go now. I've been helping out a bit, and I think there may be other tasks that I could be helping with. Maybe I'll head back to the mainland. Perhaps there's something in Ul'dah for me. This queue is taking a while. I'm not part of the flames, but there's no reason to not have any work for me. Commander? Name's Sorin Sherwood. Just here to see if there's anything I can offer a hand with. Yours is a welcome face, Sorin. I have a task for which one of your impeccable record would be well suited. Though perhaps campaign would be more a fitting description, given the sheer commitment this mission demands. As you are well aware, the inhabitants of Fanland have long suffered the hostilities of the Amalja. The lizardmen have been quiet for a time, chastened by your victory over the Primal Ifrit, but once again the beastmen stir. There has been a resurgence in kidnappings and in greater numbers than before, and matters have grown so far out of hand that the local garrisons have petitioned us for reinforcements. That is why I wish you to lead an extended action against the Amalja and put a stop to these raids. Report to Commander Giselbert, head of security in Little Alamigo, and he'll brief you on the details of your duty. Right, sir. I guess Primal slaying's not just a one-off. Once it's done job. Commander? Name's Sorin Sherwood. I'm here about your Amalja problems. Commander Swift said he'd assigned someone to assist with our growing basement problem. Glad to see the urgency of the situation has been taken seriously. Now, as I'm sure the Commander explained, the Amalja activity in the region has grown almost frenzied. Seems like the lizardmen are determined to carry off every peddler and traveller that tries to pass through southern Fanland. And I'm not speaking of furtive nighttime raids here. The bastards are striking in full daylight, even against escorted merchant caravans. We've heard reports of raids as far south as the Sigoli Desert, so it's not a simple matter of increasing patrols on the roads into Little Alamigo. We must mount a decisive response, and soon. The next time the Amalja appear, I want you ready to send them howling back into the desert. Not long before you arrived, in fact, our scouts reported a merchant resting in plain view on one of the trade routes. Make haste to the location I've marked on your map, and see that the fool isn't taken by a raiding party. Of course, sir. And this would be a perfect time, story-wise, for the queue to pop. Right. So out by the ruins. That looks like a caravan. Oh. There. They okay? They seem okay. Yes, we can just chill here, keep an eye on things, make sure everyone gets home safe. What if what merchants would know better than just to sleep out in a place like this? Good call I came out here then. Right. Time to get to work and... Overconfident fools. You think your raids here go unnoticed? What treachery is this? You have the Brotherhood of Ash. And... unfortunately, things are happening. I knew it. Get into a... Anytime I've got a cutscene going on, that's when the queue pops. Right. This looks somewhat familiar. I guess the two arms are probably rather still very similarly. Was that always such a hard word to pronounce? Similarly. In a similar fashion. Right. Bit of a steeper angle than the... Oh, ow. Not just a traveling by steam vent. 2 bodyguards this time. Well, at least I can probably... Didn't hear much, but that Brotherhood of Ash should be... okay to... oh, that's a problem! Ow! Oh, that's... I did not need to Vercure myself. He's a bigger one. I'd thought getting here quicker than before would mean they wouldn't have as much guard, but... looks like they've stepped it up regardless. Hey, this fight, which one's this? Oh, is this one? You know, I love this cutscene for it, and the way how it works with the music. Just that little bit. Reason to keep believing, waking the beast who's sleeping. I do love Lucas. Right. Just... a goblin? No mechs this time? Waiting for... goblin? I don't think we need to have the gas activated right now. That looked painful. And charging. Oh, the bomb. Has someone got that? Okay, looks like someone has. Okay, we're safe. Oh, boost. Bird time. I feel our machinist is dead. Oh no, machinist just about survived. Oh yeah, fine. I keep forgetting you can manually cancel that transformation. Snake. There he goes. I think we've got this. Things are... oh, that's a... that's something. Let's just stitch a goblin mask onto... Manticore? Fire... oh, bombs. I think others are going for Gorilla, so I'm going to hide the quarter. Oh. Okay, should be safe. And I decided to lock onto the bombs, I think. Right? I feel I've forgotten how to play the game temporarily. And... problem solved. Right. Well, looks like it's more than just Machina that the goblins know how to rely on. That was... well... biology. Mutation stuff, right? Onwards. Biggs? Well done, lad. You left those Illuminati smart enough without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off. And we would too, if truth be told. I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see. A meeting between Meade and the enemy. Wait, no. She wouldn't be. Would she? She has the codex fragment. And then she handed the codex fragment over, just like that. That's why she sauntered back into Alexander of the Illuminati. I think this was their plan all along. Certainly looks that way, aye. We can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. Yes. Foolish uplanders. Treasure Hunter was happy to give codex. And why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since very beginning. Wait. She was. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of it, the Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplander's trust and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old bollocks! How daft does he think we are? Now, Biggs, if the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are the guide chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati find missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. The prophecy? Wait, Meade was working with the Illuminati the whole time? Goodness me! That goblin has the faintest idea how Uplander's minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Meade was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. Wait, that's where we're going with this? There may be truth to what Quickthink says. Backrick scours over data, looking for knowings on what happened 3 years ago. Wait. Backrick finds mention of group of hoary treasure hunters. 3 years ago, group went to investigate ruins near Faliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes. 3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of Primal, would it? Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning? And that Meade was one of them? Now, hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Meade may have been a member of this doomed expedition, she being an hourly treasure hunter and all. But I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a Primal. Such was a question Backrick asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowings, and finds answer in book lent to him by Charlie Uplander. Oh. My chat failed to connect for a moment there. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago is Ari Zela with blue hair, exactly like Meade. But that was 100 years ago? No, Meade would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundrock searches for Meade. Here's truth from her. Roundrock's? Roundrock's, wait! We should go after her, right? Didn't you say Meade was in Alexander? If you're worried about Roundrocks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Mead. Still, we should be careful making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent till proven guilty and all that. Right, yeah. She didn't seem like she'd betray us like that. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with. Namely, taking back that Codex fragment and pushing on into Alexandria before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? I tend to be breaking a lot of things while I'm in there, Biggs. No need to worry about that. Cuff of the sun. Okay. Average wait time 5 minutes. Will it actually be 5 minutes this time? Oh. Nope, no Forgotten Springs. Little Alamigo. I think after that, after the Cuff of the Sun as well, that'll be this stream, because I don't think there'll be time for another queue. I miss my healer queues as Sorin. Let's see if we can catch back up. Or will going into the cutscene activate the queue, pop the queue again for me? There they are. I'll just pretend that this happened in the first place after the Alexander stuff. Overconfident fools! You think your raids here go unnoticed? What treachery is this? You are of the Brotherhood of Ash! We are. Though we number but few, we shall be your death this day. Infighting amongst the Amalsha? And these traitorous heathens! Your victory will come at a price! Friends? Attacking when the enemy's back is turned. Your ancestors were turned in their graves. What's she doing with the Amalsha? A soldier's life is one of peril, and the first rule of war is to understand the mind of your enemy, as well as your own. Hello. Your presence is noted here, adventurer, but this is our battle. You need not become involved. If you say so. I'm just here to keep an eye on the merchants. I am Hajuga, and I lead the Brotherhood of Ash. We are what remain now that the all-consuming flames have reduced the rest of my people to unthinking zealots. You interest me, child of Eorzea. Be it fortune or fate, I would not ignore the forces that sought to bring us together. I extend you an invitation to join us at the Ring of Ash. Okay. I guess my job was to investigate this. Are you okay, sir? I think they're gone. You might want to get a move on before they decide to come back. And you, sir? Thank you for not abandoning me to those savages. Is it not unusual for Malcha to fight amongst themselves? I suppose even the beastmen must have squabbles. You wouldn't be not as uncommon as you might think, sir, from what I've seen. Zagin, the kobolds, now the Amalcha as well. This looks like the right place. Hello there, sir. You wanted to meet? Welcome to the Ring of Ash, adventurer. This place serves as home for a humble gathering of soldiers. My brothers and I ever seek to hone our martial prowess, and honour the blood of our ancestors. We keep to the old ways, of the desert nomad and of the warrior. To those who are worthy, we show the proper respect, regardless of origin. Your aura, it carries the reek of brimstone. Could you be one of the champions said to have laid low the Lord of the Inferno? I've fought Ifrit, if that's what you're asking, sir. Then I would have you understand the curse that has befallen our fanatic brethren. They have forgotten the code that governs our people, the glory that comes with a warrior's death. They spirit away the weak and the feeble, and offer them up in exchange for the barbed blessings of a hoary god. Day after day I witness the shameful acts of my kin. The honour of the Amalja is a faded, paltry thing, no longer driven by the righteous fortunes of battle. It is these kidnappings that most stoke the flames of my fury. Why, the victims often bear no arms at all. What triumph can be found in such cowardly attacks? We are hunters, my brothers and I, and the fallen Amalja who huddle in Zanrak are our prey. If you share my outrage, then I bid you join us in our kin war. No, I will not accept this pretender. Ma'am? You claim to be one of the heroes that felled Ifrit. I've cut down a dozen men who boasted that feat. More likely you slew a guttering fire sprite and convinced yourself it was the king of the seventh hell. I did not ask for your counsel, Lunga. I, and I alone, make the decision for the Brotherhood. Then you'd better not stray into the path of my arrows, adventurer. We have too many enemies for me to waste ammunition on puffed-up heroes like you. I'm not a hero, just doing what I can to help. Forgive this interruption. I shall vouch for the authenticity of your claim. Only one who has faced and defeated Ifrit could have the scent that you do. Past glories, however, will not impress my soldiers. Prove yourself through your actions, and you might find your reception here improved. Our foes are the Amalja of Zanrak. We shall break the fangs that feast on the helpless. Our target is clear, and our resolve unshakable. Right. I suppose this is definitely something I can... Definitely can't condone kidnapping of innocents. Regardless of who's the culprit. How do you think I can be of help? Excuse me? We, the Amalja, were once simple nomads who roamed the vast plains of Paglafan. If any sought to impede our path, we relished the challenge to our skill at arms. For as long as our people have existed, it has been the tradition for aging warriors to make the pilgrimage to the Holy Land of Zanrak, and dare confront the spectre of death. It is an honour to cast one's time-tempered soul into the sacred flames, and return one's body to ash. But these craven whelps of Zaharak quaver before death's inevitability. They seek not to fortify their spirits, instead grovelling before a deity for the strength they do not deserve. I have not the words to express my disgust for the manner of this grovelling, this subjugation of the meek by contemptuous weaklings. The path to true greatness lies only in conquering those greater than oneself, and in the doing, attaining mastery over one's own failings. War leader, there's trouble. The flame fangs have scented fresh prey. We must sound the call to arms. It seems you shall have the chance to prove your talents, adventurer. Show the Brotherhood your unbending steel. Lunga! Your wish, war leader? This warrior is known by the name Lunga. Though her form may be Mikote, her soul harbors a raging blaze to match that of any Amalja soldier. We of the Brotherhood know only the struggle for martial perfection. Tribe, clan, gender, these details matter not. Lunga, you will accompany our newest ally into battle. What? Why choose me for this task? Surely there are others more fitting. Some hatchling in training, perhaps. Enough! I grow weary of your insolence. Shall I have my blade answer your mewling? No, war leader. It shall be as you command. Now we shall see you for the charlatan you are. Meet me at this spot on your map. I pray your screams are short-lived. Ma'am, I can't hold my own. Well, I guess some people are only convinced by seeing it themselves. So, where's the spot? Down by the red labyrinth, right. So, looking out for these flame fangs then. Oh. Are you okay, sir? Oh God, save me! Save me! Everything alright so far? Where have you been? I've already felt the Ford Scout. See the markings? We most certainly face the flame fangs. Take up your position and keep your weapon handy. The rest will soon be upon us. Right. Where? Not seeing any. Oh, there they are. There we go. You okay, sir? I think it's safe. You made short work of those raiders. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you have my thanks. I'd heard the Amalja were snatching folk from the trade routes again, but I thought that was just my rivals trying to scare me out of business. After all, the roads had been safe enough until now. I'll have to hire a guard or two for the next time I pass through here. Damn beastmen. Sellsword wages do so eat into a man's profits. I suppose they must do. I expected you to die here. Come now, we return to the Ring of Ash. Right, well... She went an entire encounter without calling me a faker, so... That's improvement, right? So, is that mission complete? You are no hatchling in battle, that much is obvious. Do not think me so easily impressed. There's yet the question of your resolve. Give me a moment. I need to get a new monitor. One that doesn't automatically turn off every couple of hours. The Brotherhood of Ash is a conclave of elite warriors. Under the command of Hamuj Ga, we wage a war of attrition against the zealots of Zonrak. Those fallen Amalja build altars and pitch camps wherever they please, convincing themselves they're the masters of the Holy Land. You must feel brave indeed to challenge none but the weak and undefended. Recall the raiders you but recently faced. They were members of the Flame Fangs, a faction among the Zonrak Amalja that, more than any other, delights in kidnappings. Naturally, they also draw the most ire of the Brotherhood. It is our mission to see their ambitions ground into dust and their leaders slain. Indeed, it is the duty of all who would call themselves true Amalja warriors. And now, a warning. Do not seek to meddle too deeply in our affairs. This war is not some distraction to be dabbled in by outsiders such as you. You think my words unconvincing? You think that I, too, am no Amalja? To the seven hells with what you think! Go, make your report to Hammer's God before he has to find himself a new pet adventurer. Right. Okay. Hammer's God? I dealt with the Flame Fangs. Honored ally, news of your battles spread throughout the camp. By all accounts, you fought with uncanny ability. None may now doubt that yours was the hand that slew a raging god. If our cause rings true in your heart, then I would further welcome your aid. Will you unleash your fury alongside the soldiers of the Brotherhood? I'll do what I can to help, sir. I have other obligations, but it's going to help protect people here. I can't say no. Well said. Yours is a true warrior's heart. Though we differ in many ways, the foe that we would topple is the same. Let us vow death to the Flame Fangs. Theirs is a fire that cannot be suffered to burn. I'm not here quite for killing, but as long as I can protect others, that's... Excuse me, sorry. That's me happy. I'm actually thinking, though, that this is a matter of ending the stream here, because it's now 8 minutes to, and we still haven't had that Q pop. And from, oh, never mind. That's always how it works, isn't it? The moment you make a decision to not do something, the thing happens regardless. Okay. I'll take it. This is, I'd say, probably almost perfect timing, because this should have us done pretty much on midnight. The Cuff of the Sun. And let me finish up that, the Amalja starting quests. Right. Back down the arm. It is weird to think that this huge room is something's arm. It's a little warm to be jumping down. Wait, Midas? Oh wait, it is. Did I get Midas and Gordius mixed up? Is Gordius the... Oh yeah, Gordius is... Ow. Shoot. Ooh. The swords. Warning, warning. Lander detected. Something that I missed. Right. Oh. Wait up, guys. I was a bit distracted. Oh, I can't remember how this one works. Oh, yeah. Oops, I feel I messed up mine. I don't think I've done this part of Alexander since the first time I did it on my main account. One down. Next one. Most other like Alexander raids I've done 3 or 4 times, I think, just in the course of doing roulettes. And charge. Retreat. Ooh, ow. Ow. That hurts. Right. 2 down. Excuse me. Okay, first one available. Oop. This is number. So stay on the raised areas. I think I'm safe now. Ow. What's... Floors, change it again. Oh, get off the floor around. Right. Last one. Metaphysical combat sequence? That doesn't sound particularly good. Oh. Ow. Oh, we... Right. Nearly got this, I think. Oh, wait, no, that's his ultimate. I forgot there was that one. Well, we did it, right? I think we did it. Didn't get out of that one quite as unscratched as most, but made it. Oh, Never mind. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Wait. Mead? Ah, Sorin. You haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasure she's found. How are you? I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati. That is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. I mean, they're all just rocks to me. But I guess we can trust her, right? Ah, I bloody knew Quick Fix was lying. The way you told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bilge, a lot of it. I'm afraid not. Quickfinks told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the Primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course. Much as I did you. Wait. What? The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a Primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions. And the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the Codex shattered, and the colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the Codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Him? You think he's still in there? It cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Bagwitch heard such nonsense. Mead must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Excuse me? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the Primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required. A complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. What? Roundrocks? Are you saying that little girl has the key to controlling the bleeding Primal? Didn't she go off with Wedge? Roundrocks! Wedge? Roundrocks has been captured! Of all the times... But on that dramatic note, will have to be where the stream ends. But, thanks for coming along and watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I know it's a bit of a... They're feeling a bit lackluster on the whole of the streams, just because there's so much waiting in between the actual Alexander parts. I guess that's my fault for deciding to go DPS. But, well, next stream will be on Friday. Looking at this, it should be... I seem to be getting through about three of the raids each episode, each stream. So it's looking like there'll be next Wednesday and Friday will... No. Yeah, Friday and next Wednesday will be Alexander, and then we move on to the Void Arc. Void Arc will hopefully be a little quicker, because Alliance queues for DPS queues for Alliance raids tend to go relatively quickly. But, yeah. But yeah, we'll be continuing this on Friday, and then back to Celeste, quite probably the last stream of Celeste, on Saturday. Providing it doesn't take me more than 2 hours to complete the final chapter. But, until then, thanks for coming along, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream.